How you doing today, folks? Tony Musio again here with Phillips Chevrolet. We are now doing the interior walk around in the 2016 Silverado. We did the exterior. Now we're going to do the interior. Now the interior is a little bit more complicated because you got as many buttons as in here as you probably an airplane does if you were a little kid looking inside the cockpit and looked at the pilot and he's like, wow, that's a lot of buttons. How's he going to drive that? That's kind of how you might feel getting into this if you're coming from, say, a 10-year-old car or something. But really, it's quite simple. It's pretty easy. Despite hundreds of buttons. We'll start off on the left here. This is really cool. Memory seats. I believe we went over that one time before. Obviously windows, child lock buttons, and perhaps my favorite feature. I love this. Because let's be honest, these trucks are big. Your mirrors will get hit. Oh, I love that. In fact, funny story, because Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson drives actually a 2015 Silverado Midnight Edition. And you can see on his Instagram, and he actually said when he was driving his truck one day, because the truck's so big, he was driving by and his mirror skidded another gentleman's truck, and the mirror fell right off. And, of course, The Rock, being the nice guy he is, went over there and paid for everything. What a great guy. And he drives a Chevy. It's great. So that's pretty cool. I could press these all day. Mirrors don't get hit. It's just awesome because you don't got to go over there, manually fold them. Me go over here, manually fold them. It's nice that way. Then if we go up here, we have your light settings. You have them turn your lights off, auto, daytime running lights, lights full on, fog lamps to push those on. And then over here on the top knob, you have two-wheel drive. You have auto, which is like all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive, what it'll do is it'll start in two wheels, and four-wheel drive will engage automatically when you need it, when you do the extra traction. You can also go to four-wheel drive high for full-time four-wheel drive, but only do that in wet surfaces where it's heavy rain or snow, because it's a locking differential. And what that will do is it'll actually, if you do it on dry pavement, because all wheels are not turning at different speeds, you can ruin the axles and the gears. So don't do that. Only do it in the snow. And then you got four-wheel drive low for the really, really good, bad, snowy weather that we're going to have because we live in Chicago. And if you're not moving, you're going to have four-wheel drive low once in a while. So, four-wheel drive low, what it'll do is it'll decrease torque, and it'll pretty much get you the traction you need to get through the heavy snow. Also got trailer brake control right here. You can adjust the trailer brake setting and sensitivity for your trailer so it's easier to tow. And then if we go over here, man, there's a lot of buttons. If we go over here, you got heated steering wheel. You have collision alert. It has sensors on the front of the truck, so if you're about to hit someone and you're not slowing down, it'll go beep, 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 beep. Let's be honest, a lot of people text and drive. Not me, of course. So anyways, you can also go through your tripometer right here, and you can go through your trip information right here. You can go up. I don't know, we went by this before. Fuel settings, stuff like that. Basically, every of these buttons right here control the setting right here. This little screen right here, you got voice activation, Bluetooth. You can hang up the phone. Here's what they call the not very nice button when you don't want to talk to somebody. But with that being said, here's all your fuel settings right here, RPM, stuff like that. All lighted and illuminated for you to see it even at night. Now if we go over here, we have heated seats and ventilated seats, because Chicago weather gets really cold, you're going to need the heated seats, and Chicago weather also gets very humid, so you're going to need ventilated seats too, especially because this is black leather. Ventilated seats are great. Also, you got dual zone climate control here. How many times are you in the car with your lady and you're there saying, I'm sweating, I'm hot, and you want to put the air on full blast, and she's like, I'm cold, I'm too cold. Well, you can't both have your way. Or can you? You can't have your way. I can be on full air condition low right here. She can have it like the Amazon rainforest on her side. That way everybody's happy. That's huge for me. I love that. Another cool thing is, too, your lady's probably going to want to drive your truck, because right now, trucks to girls are like sports cars were in the 80s. Women love trucks now. I mean, thank country music for it. So the cool thing about that is power adjustable pedals. She's probably shorter than you, so she's probably going to have a hard time reaching the pedals. Maybe your grandma wants to drive it. So power adjustable pedals will actually bring the pedals closer to you or farther away from you. So you could be as short as can be and still reach the pedals in such a big behemoth such as this. So that's a great feature. And then also the next button right here, traction control off. Maybe you're feeling adventurous and you want to take full advantage of the 355 horsepower and 375 pounds of torque and just go buck wild and burn out. So you turn traction control off. Also, this button right here is pretty nifty. These will enable your cargo lamps. So at night, if it's really dark out, this button right here will turn on the lights in the back of the bed, LED lights, so you can see the entire bed. It's great. Also, park assist sensor. Now what this will do is, if I'm backing up and I'm near something close, for example, if I have something on my blind side on my left side that I'm not seeing or not being aware of as I'm backing up, my seat, the car will beep and my seat will vibrate on the left side, indicating there's something on my left that I'm close to hitting. So that's a great feature, because in a big truck like this in the city environment, parking will be a challenge initially, especially if you're coming from a regular sized car. Over here, lane change assist. Maybe sometimes you're texting and driving and you shouldn't be. Don't do that. Lane keep assist, what it will do is, if you do not have your turn signal indicator on, what it will do for you is it will beep and sense that you're swerving off to the lane without your lane changer on, and it'll actually beep and vibrate to let you know, pay attention to the road. So that's another cool safety feature there too. Now what's next? Another cool thing is, speaking of turn signal indicators, these are really nice. These really don't show anybody you're going right or left. They're just cool to look at. Look at that. That's just awesome. It's the pretty things like that that I like, you know? I'm all about the look. So if we go up here, we have more features. Climate control, we went over that. Oh, another cool thing I like. 2 USB ports. 2 chargers for car chargers. And a 12 volt for your girlfriend to plug her straightener in, because she takes forever to get ready. That's huge. I wish I had that in my Camaro. So that's neat. And another cool thing about this is too, in my experience, if you actually take a 12 volt charger for your phone and plug it in here, it'll charge the phone twice as fast as if you were to do it through a USB port. It's amazing. I love it. So we'll shut all those. It's like a mobile office in here. Cup holders right here. Tons of storage bins right here. Your phone can hide right here. Can go up here, whatever you like. If we go up here, I'll show you some of the screen features right here. You got your home button. Let's see. Go to your audio, phone, Bluetooth protection, navigation. Look at your text. You even got Pandora, check the weather. You got a whole infotainment system in here. You got tons of options. It's like a little mini computer in here. And we've got perforated leather seats. We have a console storage bin that's with 2 more USB ports and another car charger. This you could live in this car. So this is a little storage compartment that's so big you can, I don't even know what you would need to fit in there, but a briefcase, purse, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. It's there if you need it. You also got Bose premium sound system in here to make music great and sound great. I love hard rock and roll. It sounds great with Bose audio system. I got Bose in my Camaro. I love it. You got the moonroof right here. Moonroof is great. Everybody loves moonroof. Some people love moonroof so much. Like my dad, he would take moonroof over FM radio. He'll take a car without FM radio before he takes one without a moonroof. This moonroof's beautiful. And I get it. Little sunglass carrying case right here. Garage door openers right here to set that. And you got 2 glove compartments right here. One on top, one in bottom. You got all the space and compartments you possibly need. Despite this being such a luxurious truck that has enough room and features and safety and comfort to be a family SUV, it was also created with work in mind. And that's to have as much storage, much tools as you possibly can to take even a large luxury truck like this for work. So that's great. And that is the interior walk-around of the 2016 Silverado. Come in today and see how beautiful this truck is yourself.